Left Scott straight in the side, I think. He's got a ton of pull to play from here, though. The 3 ball sitting in a sort of a semi-obnoxious looking spot. Might be able to have to play for the bank. 1 to 3. Wow, what a shot. That was a great shot there. Well, he might be a little on the wrong side of this ball. Dr. Dave gets an opportunity on the 5 ball. Dave Hunt is one of our tour sponsors. His family dentistry practice of Hasselman and Hunt Family Dentistry has been a long-time supporter of the Action Pool Tour. I'll mention their other sponsors during this contest. We have Freedom walk-in tubs and showers. They're a new sponsor of the Action Pool Tour. We have Brown's Mechanical out of Richmond, Virginia, your heating and air conditioning company. We have Larry Flager, East Coast Landscaping, avid supporter of our tour from, I believe, day 1. Dave pours in the 8 ball and has a straight in play on the 9 and sends it in and evens the count at a game apiece. This is alternate break format. Both men missed a ball, allowing the other to run out. And other sponsors of the Action Tour include Q Sports International out of Las Vegas, Mr. Ozzie Reynolds, former owner and founder of the Action Pool Tour, is the boss of that corporation. They're owners of the BCA pool leagues in North America. They're North American distributors of Magic Rack. You see these guys might struggle with the balls, racking them because they create pits in the cloth. And when they're hit hard, they jump and create little divots. Magic Rack eliminates that from your table. I've been using my Magic Rack for 7 years on my home table in Baltimore, Maryland, and I have Simonis 860 cloth on mine, and it still just racks perfectly. Other sponsors include Predator Cues and Products. Scott breaks dry again, but still leaves Dave no particular opportunity here, I don't think, other than a safety, which wasn't hit too well. We have Kamui products. They make great tips. Chalk. This looks like it's going to be a rack we're going to be playing with a while. Dave will probably try to park the cue ball between the 2, 3, and 6. Other sponsors of the Action Tour include Viking Cues of Wisconsin. I lived in Wisconsin for a few years, and I played lots of people wielding those cues, and those people loved them. I hit balls with them. They were right as rain. Oh, he might have the kick at the 1-9. That might be good as gold. He threw it, but at least he made a good hit. Making the 7 ball. An ugly looking rack. This rack is so ugly it defies description. They have Tiger cues and products. You don't want to scratch here though, Dave. Oh, that one's going to cost him, I think. We have Simonis cloth, Aramith balls, diamond tables, all on display here. This looks like he's going to roll into the 9-5 crotch and try to get Dave one too. Perfect hit. Dave does have the bottom rail available. Maybe lots of right-hand spin. He could maybe get a piece of this 1 ball. He's laughing about something. I don't know if it was something I said or. That's what he's looking at. Looking how his cue ball is going to escape on that angle. But he has a little bit of his right hand part of the cue ball sort of covered up by a 5 ball. Fan doing it. David is on two fouls, 3 consecutive fouls by the same player in the same game, has lost a game. Haven't seen it all weekend yet, and we're running out of matches to show. Oh, I think Scott's going for the the jugular here. I'm going to try to get him behind the 6, I think. Oh. He has the bottom rail, or the top rail. Should come in short. Oh, he hits it. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Dave cheats the hangman down below down there. It was. Thank goodness for tough pockets. On a soft pocket table, that would have gone down probably. Oh.
Wow.
These guys are laughing. The camaraderie on this action pool tour is very, very special. I've been around regional tours for well over 40 years, and I've never seen anything quite like it. Good shot, Dave. But if God has an opportunity, he's going to try to play safe again, I think. Two railer. Two or three railer. You can come out of that upper right hand corner on your screen. It's got to get close to the pocket like the first time, and some running right English. He might have to play this one honest. The 2-3 looks like a good combination. This ball might not have any yellow paint on it left after they keep hitting this ball enough. They'll get a fresh 1 ball. Well, this looks like a lockdown from here. Oh, that was lacking a little. Scott might be able to twist this around the 9 a little bit. He hits it. Eventually, somebody's going to make this ball. This ball's going to have no more yellow paint left on it. They're going to have to go get a fresh ball. What a shot, but he'll come across the front of the deuce and try to slide up around between the 5-9. That wasn't his best effort. Was his best effort, but wasn't his best result. Good hit from the dock. Uh-oh. These guys are competing real hard in this game. The one ball has got to go to the shop for yellow paint. Well, something's going to happen here. Dr. Dave has got ball in hand, and this is looking like a pretty good opportunity to me. Just put his cue ball on the rail and drift over for the 3. He's in pretty good line here. That'll play. Just float the 5 in and stay on the 6 somewhere, and he should be okay. Oh, he might be jacked over the 6, over the 9. See what he's got. No, he's all right. Oh, Dave. Go behind the 8. Damn, that hurts. I'm sweating him in the Calcutta, so that's why it hurts. And this is the cut match for the Calcutta. Two to 1. A hard-fought game with about 9, 10 innings, 12 innings, that game. Whoa. Great break from Scott there. He makes two balls on the break. I don't know what a shot is on the 1. Might be a good one. He might have to end up almost playing these honest and shooting the 9 in turn. You might be able to get to the 6-ball side of the 6-9. It's kind of in between on his angle hooks. See what he does. Scott Roberts has a break and run and takes a 3-1 lead over Dave Hunt in a race to 7. Other sponsors of the Action Pool Tour include Ozone Billiards, anything for your billiard room, always free shipping. We have Grant Wylie Photography here in the Tidewater area. Dave broke him good, but not much of an opportunity here other than maybe a thin hit on the 1 or a push. That'll play. That'll play good. I can only see a 2-reeler coming out of the bottom table there with the right hand running ball. This is problematical whether he can reach it. He hit it good, but left Dave a chance. Huge game here. Dave needs this game on his break to close the gap, and you don't want to fall behind 4-1 in a match like this. That's going to be a nice shot to the 2 in the side. Might have wanted to go a little farther, but Dave is kind of herky-jerky a little bit. Might bank it. No. That was well played. Might bank it. I need mental health counseling saying that. He's got to get the rake for goodness sake, or put the extender on that cudgel. The cudgel is the staff or the rod. Little John in Robin Hood had a cudgel. That was his weapon of choice. Big game here. We need to get back in this contest. That'll play nicely. Little inside draw just to take the steam coming off that rail and vent it into the middle of the table someplace. Just like that. Very nicely played from Dr. Dave. Straight in on the 9, and he closes the gap to 3-2. He's playing well. Scott is playing well too. He lost a heartbreaker hill to Raymart Lim. Dave has been plodding up the loser's side since last night. So it's like, as the old guy Billy Incardona says all the time, the balls don't stay loyal to anybody for long. Here, this is the reason for the magic rack. You see how Scott is struggling. A lot of tournaments, they don't let you touch the balls with your hands after you take the rack off of them. I'm going to be on the rules committee for this tour in a couple months. That's going to be one of my proposals. He's got them racked a little high, which is probably what he'll have to do. The balls create pits when they break, and that's why the magic rack used to be used on this tour. But as great a product as it is, those things are known to grow legs. But it's 3-2 in favor of Scott. He sliced them. We made a ball. It's like he made the 8-ball on the break. This is a good-looking chance for Dave here, maybe. I don't know if the 6 has got him. Guess not from how he's queuing. Good shot. The 4 and 5 are sort of locked up top here. He has a top middle. He's got a long shape on the 3 as well, where his cue ball's sitting high left. That's a beautifully hit ball. That was fabulous. Now he just needs the correct speed to get to the 4, 5, 6. Oh. Now he's gonna have to clip the 5, and he might end up with a 5 in this lower right corner on your screen. If he makes the 4, might have just a good shot on the 5 anyway in the other corner if he hits it soft. That'll play nicely. A little bit more angle than you like. The rails are real fast. No. You got a real thin angle on the 5, and unfortunately when you turn it loose it can cook your goose. But let's see Scott at the table with a 3-2 lead. Four games to 2. A hurting shot there.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Oh, that's a good looking break shot. Dave has a nice layout. 1 to the 2, 4 in the side pocket, and might have a run out. Gotta hit this real soft. Ideal. You gotta draw it a little bit past the side pocket there. It needs to get the angle on the 4 going to the 5. 5 is up in the top of the screen on the right side of the table. That's what he's looking at. He's going to have to maybe pinch this all the way back. He can do that with the low left. Might have to play high left and try to get on the other side rail. That's not so good, I don't think. Might be, but I can't tell. No, it was no good, and he sold out. Isn't that gruesome? These are all gimmies. Gonna need a little luck here for you. I don't think it's coming though. Good out from Scott Roberts. He's ahead 5 games to 2. It's not looking good for Dr. Dave. Looks like a safe coming.
So good for me yesterday. Now I can't. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah. Safe coming behind the 3-8. No other shot in town other than that one. That'll play. I don't think he has much of a look at this ball. The 2 ball is got the side rail pretty covered, I think. It's a huge game now. Got to have this game and get Dave back on the break. He hits it. Yeah. Hits it and hide. No, he didn't hide it. Dave can cut it into between the 3 and 8 and come way up table. He's got the thin one. Left distance, but that ain't gonna help him. Scott can just hit the one and send the cue ball back where it is. Not moving Dave here. Just oh. Plus the 3/8's a good combination. This could be a run out from here. Here's a little, maybe a little trickster. He might just be able to come around. Yeah. All tap ins. He's going to have to roll this one up, I think. Doesn't like it. I let him rolling it up. Got to roll it up. He's going to come and get his line of sight going up table. The slightest ray of hope, but not much. He's a little past his mark. Nine's frozen. Isn't that beat all? Six to 2. Scott Roberts is on the hill. Dr. Dave needs a doctor. So does Uncle George. Uncle George is gotten a run for his money from the good doc, but it looks like I'm about ready to cry the shriek of the mutilated. Well. Still a run for my money. I had 2 horses this weekend, and played these guys minimal, so it isn't a big deal. Just it would have been a nice little cigar residue if Dave can somehow come back in this match, but it's not impossible, but hadn't gone our way. These balls are all nasty again. Slice it, one ball. I didn't catch it solid like he did a couple of those other racks he hit. Scott was playing safe, and unfortunately he pocketed a ball. Unfortunately for him. He screamed. Aram, is, as, is. Sort of like the Latin declension. Gonna send the incoming up and over to 6-7. Getting all the rolls. What's Dave leading in the gap there? Straight in. That just left him in with the window, no less. Lovely. Oh. Maybe the warden's taking phone calls. The governor's trying to reach the warden. The warden's been out to lunch before the lights blink. Wow. That was a great shot. That was a great shot there. Well, he sold out this shot, but Dave is going to have to play perfect from here. Curious. He might be playing the 6-7. No? That's a pretty good jump shot from Dave for Dave there. That's all he can ask for from there. Straight in, he makes it. He's on the 7. He has to come all the way around the horn, it looks like, for lots of left English. Safe. Didn't even shoot out. See how a shot through the gap? Must. Behind the 8-9, nice shot. Very nice shot. And I think he froze it too. The condemned man ate a hearty meal. Dave is on the way back to Richmond from here. This is looking a little bit dark for Uncle George. The warden has taken an extended lunch. Scott Roberts takes down Dave Hunt by a score of 7-2. We'll be back in a few minutes, excuse me, with our next live stream video.